Hi, I'm Johnny Sales, and if you're hearing this, that can only mean one thing. My greatest fears have been realized. The squirrels and gnomes have united against me. You recognize me as the great salesman I am, and you decide to get in on the ground floor. And might I say, you made an excellent choice in giving me your money. I mean, investing in my company. Beans. Now, I know what you're thinking. Johnny, what is it your company does, Johnny? Why are you in the woods, Johnny? When will you pitch a product to me, Johnny? Oh, please, Johnny, tell me, Johnny. Oh, please, Johnny. That is why I'm the salesman, and you're the investor, because I've got all the answers, and you've got none. But enough beating around the bush. We here at Johnny Sales Incorporated like to think it's not a question of what we do, it's a question of what we don't do. What we don't do is conduct unethical experiments on unwilling test subjects in order to squeeze all the profit we can out of their smoldering corpses. We didn't do that. That would be bad and wrong. So we didn't. Look, can I be real for a sec? Old Johnny Boy's a bit strapped for cash at the moment, what with all the numerous lawsuits. All frivolous, of course. But seriously though, if you are going to invest in my company, you should know I have a lot of enemies. Like my bitch ex-wife, the Internal Revenue Service, or as we in the biz like to call them, the Irritating Revenue Service. The Dutch. But that's small potatoes in the wake of our new partnership, unknown investor who's agreed to nothing yet. The possibilities before us are endless. Thank you. It's really nice to have someone in my corner for a change. It's been so hard. It's been so very hard. Squirrels. I'm an outdoorsy guy. I love hiding out in the woods. Really does wonders for my ulcers. Of course, some people, Yolanda, they don't like being out in the woods past 2 a.m. and they might have stepped in a ground bee nest. What was I talking about again? Oh yeah. If you don't like our patented nature retreats, there's always under the overpass. But enough about my stupid company or my profit-draining employees. Let's focus on what you're really investing in. Me, Johnny Sales. Ever since I was a child, I knew I was special. I was born with the gift of salesmanship. I can sell anything. Like, take for example, this rock. This isn't just an ordinary rock. This can be anything I say it is. Like a paperweight. You can use this to weigh your papers down. That way you can't accidentally lose your divorce papers or your foreclosure notices. They stay there, mocking you forever. Maybe don't use this tape. So here's the sitch. You gotta spend money to make money. And as it stands, I got none. Nada. Zilch. But here's the thing. I do have 1,000,000,001 ideas up in this here noggin of mine. So how's about we do this? You agree to invest in my company up front, and then I tell you just a few of my incredible ideas, and then we make a shit ton of money. Come on, I'll show you to my workshop. Yeah. What took you so long? You know, punctuality is next to godliness. I kid. But no, seriously. There's this magical new process me and the lab boys cooked up called editing. You weren't actually late at all. You were right on time. What? We didn't Why do you people never? I would like to apologize for my previous outbursts. Interns, you know? Anyways, where were we? Oh yeah, I was about to give you a super secret look into our production process. Roll the clips, boys!
Multitasking is a very valued skill here at Johnny Sales Incorporated, and I try to incorporate at minimum 3 tests at once while I'm on the clock. They didn't actually record this, but I was also surfing Amazon with my feet. One might say those little piggies went to market. Multiing all of those tasks is hard work. Leaves a man drained of both fluids and energy. Makes a man think, are any of the products I've dreamed up any good? Fortunately, I've found a solution to keep those bad thoughts away. As long as I keep drinking the drinks the lab boys give me to stop interrupting their work, every idea I come up with sounds amazing and awesome. Like me. The life of an entrepreneur leaves little room for free time, nor does it leave any time for dealing with those pesky emotions that creep up and threaten your work ethic. I've been informed lobotomies are detrimental to long-term health, so instead, I just deal with those bad thoughts alone, at night, in my dreams. It's very efficient. Sometimes, while I'm racking my brain for inventions and products, I start to multitask by multiplying all the tasks I've yet to complete in my head, and I start to feel a little woozy. Don't we all? Like all things in my life, it leads me to. Except for my foreclosure notices, those never go away. I don't actually know what that bag was so greasy for. My doctor's working theory is some kind of fungus.
Still not convinced? Well, come on down to Chester and we can have a nice dinner together. I'm thinking someplace fancy. Your treat, of course. What's that? Still not convinced? Tell you what, I'll throw in a free monkey paw. Doesn't grant any wishes or anything. I just don't want it. Got too many of them. Please invest in me. I'm in so much debt. Oh, you're still here. Yes, you really do want to invest in me. Listen, if we're gonna do this, there's something I should tell you. I wasn't lying about having beef with the Dutch. The Dutch East India Company is still very real, and they guard their shipping routes religiously. So, keep that in mind next time you need to charter a shooter full of rubber.